And of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
We are well past the point where our economy is collapsing. And in fact, our economy is growing very powerfully.
You know this, folks. Retail sales booming. Housing booming. Manufacturing booming. There is no economic crisis.
This is not a market top, and frankly, not a bubble.
It's a red-hot economy, folks.
Red-hot economy. Oh, and Kramer. Don't forget Kramer.
Boomtown! Yeah, that's what we're looking at. And it's happening all at once. See, the turnaround should not be a surprise to you. We knew the reopening would be a big deal.
The turnaround is a surprise to you. Unbelievable. This is the part where they have to build the confidence. When you start out these bubbles, starting all the way back with the dot-com bubble, you get the stimulus, you get the QE, and then finally towards the end, as inflation starts moving up, as the 10-year Treasury yields start moving up, as you've already done the QE portion, you've done everything else, and now it's getting tired. This is where they got to come in and build the confidence. They always do that right at the peak. Right at the peak. This is the confidence. They got to come in and build confidence. Get in the market. This thing is great. Everything's wonderful. The economy's terrific. Well, if that's the case, then why the hell are they doing another $1.9 trillion in stimulus? Why? If that's the case, why aren't they raising rates? The things are great. Raise rates. The economy does better when you raise rates. If you got people at work, if you put people back to work, if CEOs start investing money back into the companies, business investment, people back to work, productivity's increasing, you raise rates. Because that's a sign of a good economy when you raise rates. But you'll never see them raise rates. They're still doing treasury purchases. They're still every day printing money to make sure the yields on the 10-year treasury stay at zero. Or to keep, the fixed rate, the short-term rate is at zero. We got the 10-year treasury yield going up. That's a bad sign. I mean, it's just nobody has no idea what's going on. They have no clue. Then you got all these people coming in, these new people, all jumping in the market. Our volume went from 7 billion to what, 15 billion So think of it this way. We went from 7 billion people to 15 billion people. Another 7 billion people came into the market. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. They're just jumping in thinking, oh, buying a dip. Oh, I can buy Netflix. Oh, I can buy Facebook. Oh, I can buy Google. I can buy Microsoft. I'm going to be a millionaire. They're treating the market like a casino. Talking about casinos, I want to warn you. You are going to start hearing every day now. They're going to start talking, the fake business news networks, and you're going to get sales calls. People are going to call you, salesmen, about annuities. This is when the annuities start coming in right now. Everybody starts with the annuities. The deferred fixed annuity and the variable annuity. Let me draw you an analogy with the variable annuity. The variable annuity is the stage 4 cancer of the annuity industry. The stage 4 cancer of the annuity industry. One of the biggest scams ever. Deferred fixed annuities. What a bunch of BS. What a sales pitch. They offer steady returns. Yeah, right, for a set period of time. Then they screw you. They reset. You don't even know it. They reset at the insurance company's discretion. What are you, nuts? Don't get involved with annuities, especially deferred, fixed, or variable annuities. It become the most expensive thing you ever got involved with. It's like an expensive, restricted version of a CD. What are you, nuts? Try getting out of one of these fixed annuities. You talk about getting hosed. You suffer such stiff penalties, your eyeballs are going to the back of your head. And what a tax hit you'll take. In most cases, not all, but most cases. Variable annuities, like I say, is the equivalent of stage 4 cancer in this industry. When the market dropped between February and March, 32%, 35%? February, March of 2020. You ever wonder why when it went back up 75%? How come you only got 5% of the 75%? Everybody says, wait a minute, I was promised. When the market goes down, I don't lose. But when the market goes up, I become a millionaire when the market goes up. Now think about the stupidity of this. Think about the stupidity. You have to be sitting on the world's longest stupid bench to believe the pitch that when the market goes down, you don't lose money. But you only make money when the market goes up. Let me ask you, why am I investing in stocks if that's the case? Why don't I just have an annuity? If that's the guarantee, I never lose money when the market goes down. I only make money when the market goes up. But all the brokerage houses would be closed. Wall Street would close down. There'd only be one product. Can you believe people really believe that? They believe that pitch. And when you hear it on the radio, hear it on TV, it makes me sick to my stomach. Never worry again with the market going down. When the market goes down, you lose no money. But boy, you make all that money on the way up. Well, ask those people when the market turned around after it dropped 38%, went up 75%. How much did 75% they got? About 5%. Because what they don't tell you in the fine print, you have performance caps. The monthly caps are the deadliest. Because you miss the big up months. Remember, the insurance companies get the big pie. They get the pie, you get the crumbs. Think about it for a second. If they're going to guarantee you that you never lose money on the way down, they're going to pick all your losses up. How the hell does these insurance companies stay in business? Don't you think about that? Come on, wake up. I'm talking to you, just you, nobody else, just you. Do you really think the insurance company is going to guarantee you that the market drops 35%, or when the market crash comes, it goes down 60, 70%, maybe more like 78%, which I believe, then you're not going to lose any money. The market's going down 70, 78%, and you're not going to lose any money. They're going to take the hit for you. But when the market goes back up 78%, you get all those profits. What are you, nuts? Doesn't work like that. They make you believe it does, but it doesn't. They put in all these hidden caps. The fees are outrageous. The only people who make money are the people that's selling it to you, and they get their money up front. They get the commission up front. They move on to the next sucker. And then, when they sign the contract, which you don't know about, if you buy a variable annuity or you buy a deferred, what you don't know is all the added fees. They add huge fees, insurance fees, contract fees, fees for riders. Read the fine print, but you can't. That's more cost. To read the fine print, you need a Harvard lawyer. And even the Harvard lawyer has to hire a Princeton lawyer or a Williams College lawyer to understand the fine print. What are you, nuts? Stay away from these annuities. You got to be out of your mind.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days. Get the color-coded chart and the free membership. Just go to my site, philsgang.com. You can sign up, and it's free for 10 days, no obligation. After 10 days, you can just leave. Now, the market's up now 400 points. They're all excited. Why is it up 400 points? Because you've got dopes that are coming in that are believing buy on the dip, buy on the dip. You hear this before every big correction or crash, buy on the dip. With the dot-com crash, I'll never forget, Kramer had its first dip. He's telling everybody, buy in the dip. That's it. It's over. Buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. He kept saying, Cisco. Kept buying, saying, buy Cisco. And I kept saying, no, don't buy. Don't buy in the dip. Let it rally. If it doesn't make a new high, it's going to come down and crash again. Guess what? It didn't make a new high and it crashed. Then every time somebody asked him, well, why did you? And so, oh, no, I never said that. Right. Buying on the dip, okay, it's not an art. It's common sense. It's common sense. So if you have a stock that was at 20 and it went up to 60 and it pulls back to 50, now you get all these people coming in and they'll buy at 50. Just like what they're doing. For example, the other day they came in and they're starting to buy now all these tech stocks. They're buying Google, they're buying Amazon, okay? And they have no clue. They have no clue what they're doing. They're just coming and think, oh, I'm buying on the dip. I'm going to get rich. That's not how it works. Not how it works. But also the reason why the market's up 400 points is because of Boeing. But guess what? We bought Boeing. And the other day, when Boeing lost the engine, I said to everybody, nobody cares that they lost the engine. So let's stay with the stock. Nobody cares. Who cares they lost an engine? You think they care? Nobody cares. They're just going to push the stock up anyways because somebody's going to buy in the dip. Well, guess what? We had a big move today in that stock. Now, everybody that got out of that stock is going to be very upset. But guess what? We didn't get out. You want to know why? Because our color code went from red to green. It meant the institutions, the big insurance companies, the biggest pension funds, or that are in cahoots with the Federal Reserve, the bankster gangsters who run the Federal Reserve, a small segment of our population, the 1/100th of 1 percentile. To be in that club, you have to have a net worth of about $42 million and make about $11 million a year income. They control the Federal Reserve, they control Congress, they control the judges, they control everybody. So going back to Boeing, when that engine fell off the plane, the chart, the color-coded chart I designed, the algorithms didn't turn the chart to red. It meant that the big institutions weren't pulling their money out. So we didn't have the insurance company pulling their money out of Boeing. We didn't have the hedge funds pulling their money out of Boeing. So if I don't have the hedge funds and I don't have the insurance companies or hedge funds pulling their money out, I don't have the pension funds pulling their money out, why would I get out? We didn't, and we added to our position today. It went up beautiful. It went up today from around 212 to 227. Very nice, very nice. But we knew not to get out because the color-coded chart saved us. You wouldn't have known that with a regular chart. With a regular chart, every candlestick is red, green, looks like a Christmas tree. If you look at any chart, it looks like a Christmas tree. They look like Christmas lights. My chart, on the other hand, when the trend is going down and there's more money going out of a stock, it turns red. When there's more money going into the stock than going out, it turns green. And then if it's in between, it turns yellow. It took me years to design this, to get the algorithms right, but it's worked. Now take, again, Tesla. The other day, we made an 18% return on Tesla. I said, let's short it. I mean, my God, Tesla. I mean, what a joke Tesla is. I mean, when I say joke, it's a joke. Everybody's just buying Tesla because it's Tesla. Now, think about Tesla for a moment. And I think I got these numbers right. My producer let me know if I'm off. Tesla, their sales are about their cap, what they're worth is about $600 billion. Their sales, $500,000 of their sales. I mean, 500,000 cars a year. 500,000 cars a year, okay? So, market cap, $600 billion. They sell 500,000 cars a year. Now, let's take all the other car automakers in the world. Toyota, Porsche, Jaguar, Audi, Chevy, Ford, all the other ones, and put them together. Do you know if you put all the other ones together in a bucket, they have the same market value as Tesla, $600 billion. But they don't sell 500,000 cars a year. They sell 85 million cars a year. So think about it. So why the hell is Tesla selling where it is? Because everybody jumps into Tesla like everybody jumps into Google, like everybody jumps into Apple, like everybody jumps into... Remember, the S&P 500, 40% of the S&P 500 is tech. And everybody jumps in tech. And the younger the generations are to come into the stock market, all they know is tech. They all jump into tech. The one thing I knew about Tesla, though, when we shorted it, and then she snapped back. I told my members, take some profits because it was going to snap back off of support. But we stayed with it. We stayed with the short. Why? Because it stayed red. It's telling us there's still more investors selling Tesla than buying Tesla. Now, you got a lot of people coming in buying Tesla today, and they're going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt. Because you shouldn't buy Tesla until there's more buyers than sellers. Right now, there's more sellers than buyers, but you don't know that because you don't have a chart that tells you that. Check out my chart. It's free for 10 days. It works. It tells you that.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, We recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month. philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. That's right. Now, on my YouTube channel, I hope you're listening to me right now on my YouTube channel, but I also remember every Friday, I think this would be my eighth edition. What does that mean? 8 weeks ago, I started out and I said, every Friday, I'm going to review what happened during the week, from Monday to Friday, and find those clues within that week as to why I think the market is getting closer to a crash. And then I discuss it. So you should. It's free. Every Friday, I post it around 5, 6 o'clock at night, and it tells you exactly. I bring you up to date. And matter of fact, you could start with number 1 if you want, and go all the way through to number 7. And I think it's going to be very helpful for people. Now, everybody has in mind the market's just going to crash. It doesn't work like that. It takes a long time. Sometimes it takes years before the market crashes. Matter of fact, we started short in 1987, the crash. We started short in January and February. The crash came in October. I told you this crash started in January 16th, 2018. I said, mark this date down. This is the beginning of the crash. And I've been dead right. We have all the parts. What is holding the market up is they keep printing and printing money for stimulus. Now, let me tell you what the crime is and why they can keep this market going even more and more. But it's okay. It's good. Because we're going to keep buying those stocks we call power stocks. Those are stocks that are making new highs. I've been making sure my members are in those stocks that are making new highs. And also in the stocks, give you an example, I had everybody, we saw everybody, my charts, the big tech stocks turned red. Money was rotating out of the big tech stocks to Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, all the same ones. And we saw the money going into the airlines. Now remember, we got into the airlines back in February, even before that, February, March when nobody wanted them, of 2020, even earlier. But right now, they're going into the airlines. And look at this. But nobody wants the airlines. Somebody rather come in. If Google goes down, or Amazon goes down, or Netflix goes down, or Tesla goes down, people rather jump into those stocks. And they have no clue when they're jumping in, buying on the pullback, on the dip. They have no idea that there's more sellers than buyers. But they just jump in because they hear from the geniuses on the Fake Business News Network that always been wrong. Varney has always been wrong. Kudlow has always been wrong. All these people, on whether it's CNBC or whether it's Fox Business, they've been wrong about the market. And then after the market crashes, they tell you why it crashed. Don't you love that? The market crashes, and then they're going to have their experts come on and tell you why it crashed. But remember, the expert, before it crashed, he didn't tell you it was going to crash. He was telling you this.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
That's what he was telling you before we had the crash in February. Now remember, February 2020, 2 days before the market crashed, I had my members out of the stock market 2 days before the crash, and I had them selling short because my chart identified money was coming out. Money started to pour out of the market. It turned yellow. My charts turned yellow, then they turned red. I had everybody out, got them out, and then I had them short. So the idea is that these are the same guys.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
when the market crashed? He never said, boy, this is a wonderful world we're living in, but let me tell you, these stocks suck and they're going to break anytime. Oh, he never said that. Laffer never said that. And the market crashed. But then they brought Laffer on, and they brought on Payne, and they brought on Varney, and they bring on Cutler, they bring in Maria on, bring them all on to tell us why the market crashed. How stupid. So right now, the money is flowing into the airlines. JetBlue, we're up 20%. Cruise lines, money's flowing into there. Now here's what's stupid. Instead of people buying Royal RCL, the Royal Caribbean, it's not sexy. They want to go back in and buy on a dip Google. They want to buy Google, or they want to buy Facebook. Especially young kids, that's what they want to buy. Well, we bought the Stagio Nobody Cares cruise line, RCL, and guess what? We have a nice return of 33%, and it went from red to green. In fact, I'm letting all my members know right now, okay, we're going to send out an alert. All the airlines that were up 20%, the cruise lines were up 33%, the Vegas stocks were up 180%, the oil refiners were up 34% and 24% to take profits going into the close today. Don't get out totally, but take a lot of your profits today, okay? Because we're seeing a big surge of volume coming into these. Now what's happening is people are going to get into these too late. And as soon as it pulls back just a little bit, they're going to panic and get out. So we caught them. We caught these when nobody wanted them. So, and that's what's funny. Everybody wants to be in the big tech stocks. And here, the easy pickings were unbelievable. This is the second time we've done this with the casinos and the cruise lines and the airlines. And this is what you look for. And this is what we direct our members to. Now, the builders. Are you kidding me? People think, they have no clue. These builders are going to get killed. So we just started to short them. Like KBH. It's going to take time, but we just started to short them. Because what we're identifying, the yields, the treasury yields on the 10-year treasury yields are going up. And if the 10-year treasury yields go up, that means the mortgage is going up. And then we checked around and found out the mortgages, applications are down 11%. But my color-coded chart turned red, so we're starting to short the builders. That's the other thing we're doing, the builders. But the oil services, the oil refiners, we're buying those. Now, couple stocks like Verizon. Nobody wants Verizon. We bought a little bit the other day. Nobody wants Verizon. Who wants Verizon? It's dumb. It's stupid. It's not a sexy stock, right? And it's still red. It's telling us the money's still coming out. It's not green yet, so we just bought a little, what we call a scout. But you know that scout, that Verizon, the minute that turns red, that thing is going to shoot right from around $57 right back up to $61, which will be a nice little gain of with very little risk. 57 to 61, about 8%, 7% with very little risk. See, that's the one thing about our charting system. Every day at 2 o'clock, Steve, who's head of our education department, he will post every day. He takes our stocks, our working investor stocks, and my 5 stocks, and he posts them. Here, give an example. Here's what he said today about Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs, you can go ahead and add back on here as well. Again, taking profits yesterday.
And then he explains what's going on. By the way, the banks, those are the other ones we bought that nobody wanted. And those are going up beautifully. So for now, we are buying those stocks and we're getting ready for the crash. More when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color-coded technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days. Get the color-coded chart. You learn how to use that over 10 days. And then also, don't forget, during the 10-day period, every day, we post my portfolio of 5 stocks. And that's what people don't understand either. They think they got to have 1 million stocks. That is so wrong. I don't care if you read any book of Peter Lynch or even Buffett that tells you that's even too many stocks. People will never get that. They'll never understand that. That's why so many people don't make money in the stock market. 85% don't make money because they don't know when to get out. All these people are jumping back into Facebook today and back into Google and Amazon and Tesla. They have no clue. Let me ask you a question. I'm only talking to you, nobody else, just you. You're one person, that's all. The one person I'm talking to you. You listen to me in your car, wherever, right? Let me ask you, do you have an exit plan for the stock you're in right now? If you got back into Tesla, or if you got back into Google or Amazon or Facebook, whatever text, if you got back into that because you thought you bought on the dip, and I don't know how you know you bought on the dip and how you know it's not going to go back down. Just because somebody told you to buy on the dip, you know it's not going to go back down. God, I wish I had that kind of genius. But do you have an exit strategy? You don't. You have no clue. What are you doing in the stock market if you have no exit strategy? What are you doing? You might as well go to Vegas. Or go play craps out in the alley with somebody. What are you doing in the market? Why do you want to lose? That's right. You're going to lose. 85% of you lose. I'm happy to take your money. My gang members are happy to take your money. That's like everybody jumping to Boeing today. Tesla today. They have no clue what's going on. They have no idea that there's more sellers than buyers. They have no idea. They're just going to listen to Facebook and the rest of them. CNBC and the rest of them. Just like the housing boom. How stupid this housing boom. We have no housing boom. Everybody calls it a housing boom. We have no housing boom. A very small group of people didn't lose their jobs. Those who make $100,000 a year or more, only 13% of them lost their jobs. And they're the ones that did all the buying of the homes. They bought the homes. Very small group. They moved out of the cities because all the garbage going out of the cities, and they moved to the suburbs. Well, we have 832 more people this week sign up for unemployment. Well, we have people going for food stamps. Are you kidding me? And here's what people don't understand either. The only reason why the stock market's been going up for 13 years is because the insurance companies and the pension funds got together with the bankster gangsters who run the Federal Reserve and said, let's make a deal. Let's not let the market go into the recession. We don't want the banks to go down because we own the banks. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get together. We'll print all this money, and then we'll give you the money, the insurance company. We'll give you the money, the pension funds. And what we want you to do is you go in and when we're going to print the money, give it to you, and we're going to buy your assets. We're going to buy your assets, mortgage-backed securities. We're going to buy your treasuries. And in return, the new cash you have, go start buying stocks so we can artificially push this market up. And so the insurance companies and the pension funds have been doing this for 13 years. They should all be in jail. They should all be in jail. That's how the market's been going up. Now, the insurance companies and the pension funds, have you noticed what's going on with the big tech stocks? They're not going up quite as much, are they? Why? Because the pension funds and insurance companies, they're pulling back now. They know what's going on. They're pulling back. They're not buying stocks like they were. So they're not selling their mortgage-backed securities or their treasuries to the Federal Reserve like they were. They cut back by more than half. So how are you going to have the market keep going up? You're not. People don't know that. They're not going to listen to me about it. Here's what they're going to listen to. Instead of that, they're going to listen to how the is Boomtown.
Boomtown!
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 I hope he hits his head on that bell. Boomtown! Knock some sense into him. Look, when all of this printing of money, when it's for one purpose, to purchase assets of the banks, so they now have liquidity to go buy stocks, especially their own stocks. When they print money and give it to, like I said, the insurance companies and the pension funds and the banks, and then they print money and they go to all the corporations, the big corporations. 33% of the S&P 500 corporations are in trouble. They go to them, instead of letting these zombie companies go broke, they bail them out and say, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to print money, and we're going to buy your assets. Now you got all this cash. Hey, go keep buying stocks so we can keep pushing the stock market up so you can get rich. Everybody can get rich. But let's not take any of this money Like the last $7 trillion, let's not take any of this money, the stimulus money. Let's not put it into business investment. All you CEOs, don't take any of your money and put it into business investment, which means don't take any money and put it into wages, because that's what business investment is. But we haven't had business investment in 13 years because CEOs don't care. They're not going to go buy new equipment. They got equipment. Some companies are so old. It's unbelievable. But they don't care. Why would they take $1 million and buy new equipment? They can take $1 million and buy the stock and push it up 20, 30%. But who's going to pay for all this? This is all debt. This is all debt. And when you keep printing money, remember what happens. If it's not debt, your dollar's getting destroyed. That means when you go and you buy something, you got to have more of those pieces of paper to buy what you bought last week. And you're going to suffer. There's no good that can come out of this at all. But the one good thing that came out of this, if you know what you're doing, this could be a lot of fun. And you can make money while having fun. And you can make money when the market's going down and have fun. The problem is none of you have fun when the market's going down. When the market goes down, you say, oh, the market's no good. Market's no good. It's going down. I lost money. Market's no good. No. It's very easy. When the market goes down, you just switch your position. If you don't know how to do that, then here's what you do. Either stand on your head and place an order, or turn your computer upside down, your screen upside down. Pretend you're buying it. Just do the opposite. Here's the other thing nobody cares about. Crowding out. Think of all the money they're printing, the Federal Reserve is printing, the Federal Reserve is borrowing, and here's the problem. The government is in so much debt right now. Our debt is so huge. So huge. Our national debt is so huge that the banks now, they keep going to the banks and borrowing money. They keep going to people and saying, to the people on Main Street and saying, look, buy my treasuries. The government says, buy my treasuries. Because remember, the government's broke. The government has no money. So to pay their bills, they have to sell treasuries. So they go and they convince the people who have money in the bank, please take your money out of the bank, out of your local bank, and buy our treasuries. We'll give you more insurance. So people are taking all their money out of the local banks, out of savings, which is not much savings, but they're taking that money out of savings. Think about that. And they're loaning it to the federal government. That's going to make this crash even worse. Why? Well, because if there's little money in the bank, that's called crowding out. The federal government is crowding out. Because when they keep going to the people and saying to Main Street, give me the money you got in your savings account, I'm going to give you a higher interest rate. Now, when a middle-class person wants to start up a business, he goes to the bank and he goes to borrow money. He can't start a business because the interest rates are too high. Why? Because there's too little money in the bank, and so there's not a run on that money. The bank puts up the interest rate. So if you want to borrow, instead of borrowing at 3-4%, you got to pay 10%. So that means no new businesses started. That means when you have no new businesses starting, that's the backbone of our economy. And the middle class is shrinking because no new business is starting. But nobody cares about that either. Nobody cares about anything. All they care about is turning on TV, Fox or CNBC, and hearing Facebook went up. Google went up. Microsoft went up. Apple went up. That's all they care about. And that's fine. We buy those too. So let's keep making money as they keep taking this market and keep pushing it higher. But let's be in position that we know when the market's going to turn around and go down. You've got to know when to get out. And that's where I can reach out and help you. Here at Phil's Gang, we can help you know for the first time when to get out of the market so you can feel comfortable buying these overpriced stocks and making money as long as you know when to get out. Join tonight, philsgang.com, and please help St. Jude.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.